the beat like I bought it. You come out and get me.
Stupid.
In his eye, Mr. Motherfucker Tony motherfucking Mays. Mr. Standing on the box me bitch ass nigga. Let's go.
That was an aggressive introduction.
You like that?
No.
You can tell I woke up and
You okay today?
Yeah, I woke up and talked violence.
Justin, you let somebody
Talk to me,
record
man.
over my mirror?
Talk to me, man.
Yeah, he did.
We family.
Okay.
We can hug and, talk it
Yeah,
out.
it's all right. It's nothing that I ain't worked through before.
Okay. I hear you, man.
Yeah, man.
I can't even do it twice.
We need to make a new one.
I've
No,
been
I
working
don't
on
want to make a new one.
I've been working on my shadow journal lately.
Let
So
me
I'm
put
gonna be
shit.
all right.
So this evening, guys, we have a very special guest. J Loco, would you like to introduce your special guest to us this evening?
Yes. Again, it's J Loco Solo Bolo. I want to let you all know this is an exclusive interview with my big brother, my elder brother.
I like the emphasis on that my. That was deep.
Yeah, because he's my big brother.
She's standing on business.
He got a lot to say tonight that he has not been able to say, and everyone is going to hear his side of the story, especially the voices of the people. I want y'all to hear this all.
When you say voices of the people, is that the...
Yeah, the people on Instagram. Yeah, the media outlet. Because they got their media wrong.
Got you.
And they're posting false information.
Got you.
So, with that being said, I'm going to introduce my big brother, Curtis Wilson. C. Wilson. Curtis Wilson.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Glad to be here.
We've heard great things about you.
I appreciate it, man.
Your name precedes yourself. Your sister love the fuck out of you.
Thank you.
She the G.I. Jane for our family. She good, man.
She's standing
You
on
can tell.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know it. Shut up, Tagger. You just had to get that in there.
I ain't gonna take it easy because your brother's up.
Ah, you ain't supposed to.
Okay.
But anywho, okay, Mr. Wilson.
Jump me.
Yes, man.
Mr. Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please enlighten us over these current events that have happened over the last 3 weeks of your life? Being back here in Missouri since you are actually been a Floridan for the last 7 years of your life.
Oh, why would you? First, let me ask this question first. I would never want to move to Florida. However, I would just assume if I was already living in Florida, I would move back to St. Louis. Why you move back to St.
goddamn
Louis?
reason at all.
Well, first of all, I've been gone since 2009.
Okay.
And I moved back to St. Louis because my mother got sick.
Okay.
So that's I had to come back because we only got one mama. So,
I got you.
So that's why I'm here. My sister's been holding it down for a long time, and my brother, he's been gone for 25 and a half years. So she's
25 years, 6 months, 3 days.
And so everybody's back now.
Okay, big
Everybody's
Slim.
back. Everybody's back, and we doing this.
Gotcha.
We're doing this. So basically, like I said, I appreciate y'all having me here. I mean, my life been upside down, inside out, but they didn't make me, so they can't break me.
Talk about it. You here to listen.
So the biggest thing is this.
So actually, let me ask you this: what even took you there to St. Anne? What brought you to Buddha Elementary? That's the question.
Okay, what brought me to my elementary school I went to back in the 70s. They're doing a documentary about my life.
Okay, all right. Congratulations on that.
Appreciate it. And at the time, I was with my lady friend. We also went to the same school. She was my very first woman. Mm-hmm. We got married in the 5th grade. In the recess time. It's a tree in the back of the school that we got our initials carved in to this day.
Right.
When love was real.
We got married. He said we got married in the 5th grade.
Yeah, we got married in 5th grade. We ran around the recess. Everybody followed us. So 5th grade, my first piece of ass for all this stuff. So she was that person.
So she was the one.
Yeah. She was the one, and we still cool to this day.
Okay.
The full circle. 45 years later, we still cool.
That's what's up.
So they're doing a documentary called Wolf Game of Life. It comes out at the end of this month. The producer's name is Andre Homman. So they've been doing my documentary about almost a year now. The reason why they're doing a documentary about my life is this. From 87 to 94, I was the head Gangster Disciples of Missouri, over 4,000 people, 4,000 members. I was the head dude in charge. Then I retired from that. Then I started playing professional baseball. Then started playing professional softball. I didn't know there was no such thing, but they pay you to play. I traveled across the country, saw the world, and changed my whole life around. So, from going to that to this and this, I had no reason to come back to St. Louis because I felt like St. Louis was too small for me, and I had to let my wings fly.
I can feel that. So
when my mother got sick, because she's the soldier of arms, we had to come back. I had to come back. So basically, the documentary is about when I was at Buddha school. They asked me, say, "Hey, Wolf, we gotta get some more footage because we're running late. We want to know where you grew up at." I grew up in St. Anne, Missouri. From 7 to 15 or 14 years old. And like I said, went to Buddha school, and me and my lady at the time we went there on a Saturday. And everything I did is documented.
Okay.
The time, the picture, the videos, everything's documented. So everything that I took, any video or picture that I took, I sent it to the producer.
Okay.
That Saturday, me and my lady was in the back of the school. Took a picture of us together. A tree that we got married up under. Walked the track a few times because the reason why we was there in the first place because I was killing two birds with one stone. My lady, daughter, and boyfriend, they died of overdose of fentanyl.
Okay.
So, that's how the whole week started.
Wait, so y'all together now from back in the 5th grade under that tree? Y'all together now?
Well, we tight. Just put it like that. We real tight.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Say more.
So, I'm dealing with that. So we went to the school, did a documentary. We was in the back of the school about 15 minutes. So we got in the car, we take off. We go down to my old place, which live off 3140 Glenwood Court in St. Anne, Missouri, and took a picture of the house. Sent it to the documentary people because they want to know where I was from, where I grew up at. So me and my lady friend, then we leave. We went to the movies. That killed that whole Saturday. So Sunday, me and my sister, we was going to go see my mother. So I said, you know what? I got to go back to the school again because I got to get the front of the school. I forgot to do the front. So I got out the car. I wasn't at that school about no more than maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Took a video of the school, sent it to the documentary people. Got in the car. Went back down to my street where I used to live at, took a picture of my name of the street is Glenwood Court in Baltimore. Sent it to the documentary people. Leave out of St. Anne. Going down Ashby, going to my middle school. Took a picture of that. Sent it to the documentary people. Then we go see my mama. That's all that happened. So that was Sunday. So Monday goes by. Tuesday goes by. Wednesday, me and my lady friend, we walking our dogs. I'm taking care of my mother's dog. So
Skylar.
Yeah. And as I'm coming back to the car, we in St. Charles. The Sergeant Boaz walked up behind me. He said, "Hey, you're not even supposed to be here unless you're working or playing ball." I said, "Hey, man, my bad. I'm trying to, console my lady. Her mother just passed, yada, yada, yada." He said, "Okay, well, you got a stalking on your license plate?" I said, "A what?" He said, "You have a stalking on your license plate." I said, "What do you mean by that?" He said, "Something must have happened over the weekend in St. Anne, Missouri that said he was stalking." I said, "Man, you got me fucked up. I don't know what you're talking about." He said, "I'll tell you what. I'm going to call St. Anne Police Department. If nothing's up, I'm going to let you go." They waited about 20 or 30 minutes. St. Anne Police Department never called back. So Sergeant Boaz of St. Charles Police Department said, "Hey, I'm going to let you go, but I'm going to let you know. Go ahead and take care of the situation as soon as you can. See what's going on with your plate."
Right.
I said, "You know what? I'm finna go to St. Anne right now."
Right.
I didn't go nowhere. I went straight to St. Anne Police Department. So I pulled up in the parking lot, and as I'm getting out the car, walking towards the front of the police station, which is the city hall. And I didn't know that. They said, "You gotta go to the back. That's where the police department's at." So I go into the back. There's a guy there working. I say, "Man, somebody wanted to speak to me or talk to me about this stalking thing." He's asked me, "What's your name?" I says, "Curtis Wilson." He said, "Wait a minute, he said, "Go ahead, sit down, we'll get back with you." So a lady cop pulls up behind my car. She gets out her car and starts staring at my vehicle. Because my car is kind of unique. I got mirror tint windows, Florida plates, And the paint of it is that solid gray solid. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, and black rims. So she looking at my car, but I can see her, but she can't see me as one of them, in the office. You can't see him, but you see out type of windows. So then all of a sudden she gets on her phone at the same time she's walking towards the building. So I'm thinking this don't look good. That's what I'm telling myself. So as soon as she walks in the door, 6 police officers, they all came out at the same time. So I guess they were just trying to set it up. So in this case I don't go with her. I don't know. So she walks up to me and said, "Can you stand up and put your phone down?" I said, "For what?" She didn't say nothing. So I guess, fuck, I ain't did shit. So I'm thinking this ain't shit. So, but for all y'all to come at me like that, I'm like, well, y'all treat me like I'm John Gotti. What's all this about? So the detective, it was a young guy, about 25, 26 years old. He said, "No, we just want to talk to you," like that. I said, first thing I said is, "Man, who was I stalking? That's why I'm here." He said, "Oh, we talk about it upstairs in the interview room." We go upstairs. We was making small talk. We talking about football because I'm a Chiefs fan, and he's a Chiefs fan. So we just start talking, and we just trying to break the bread. Mm-hmm. So I get into the interview room, and he said, "Okay." Then again, I said, "Hey man, why am I here?" He said, "Give me a second. Let's take these cuffs off. And we're gonna talk about it." He comes back. I'm sitting down. He said, I said again, I said, "Man, who was I stalking?" First thing came out of this detective's mouth, man. He said, "You wasn't stalking anybody." And since we live in a social media life, I want social media to get those audios of the interrogation. You can hear the cop saying it. You didn't stalk nobody. We just want to know why you was at the school. I said, "Well, I was at the school doing a documentary about my life." Mm-hmm. "No, I know you wasn't." I'm like, what the hell am I alive for? I mean, what are you trying to get at? So we went back and forth. He said, "Well, you didn't register to be a sex offender." I said, "Man, I registered February 2nd. And let's get this straight real quick too.
Yeah, please.
I heard so many rumors, and this is on my grandmother's grave. The reason why I'm a sex offender, it happened back in 1986. Mm-hmm. 86.
The year I was born.
Wow.
Just want to put that out there.
So this is a long time. Mm-hmm. So at the time, I'm 16 years old, and she was 13. We both in high school. She lived out in Wentzville, Missouri. So we get caught having sex in August. My birthday's May, so I just turned 17. Her father came home unexpected. Bam, caught us having sex. Come to find out, her father was like some type of high-ranking Klansman in Wentzville. He was a Klansman. So they take me to So they
all the pussy in the world.
All of the vaginas in the world.
I'm like,
we're gonna get back to it, but let's not skip past out of all the pussy on the face of the planet. How did you come across this, Jim?
It's not even that. It's the fact that his daughter chose him.
I mean, yeah, that was
however it went.
That was some blatant.
That's what his ass.
That's
she
some
could have been fucking Billy
shit.
from next door. That wouldn't have been an issue.
But it was the big black nigga.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, she did.
She was my daddy
17 years old, she 13.
Whatever the fuck she did not buy her, I guarantee you, he wish he had bought her.
All he thought about, my daughter, 13 years old.
But
she
4-year gaps ain't shit.
He done put this baby leg on my daughter.
4-year gaps ain't shit.
Go ahead.
He done put his baby leg on my daughter. Now here you go.
Type of situations. Yeah. Especially back in that time.
Right.
Plenty of those situations, especially back in that time.
Think about this, though. To this day, people are doing it in high school anyway. A senior might date a freshman.
Right.
It is to this day. So the reason why they gave me probation was 2 reasons. I had a really great lawyer named Susan Roach out of Chesterfield.
Shout out Susan Roach.
First one, they gave me probation because I had a great chance playing professional baseball. I was doing really great in high school. I was like the #1 hitter in the state of Missouri. And the second reason why they found out that she was seeing guys that was older than me. So,
Justin.
Why is he doing that?
Yeah, fix his mic, man. Come on, man. Leave the fentanyl alone.
Right. The fuck? I'll blame it on the man.
First of all,
it's the man.
First of all, put a little bit more respect on Justin. It's shrooms.
Right.
All right. It's fucking shrooms. Let's not fentanyl. Damn, guys.
I don't even say. Tony? Am I on?
Yeah, it is. That was real shady. Don't Shrooms.
My bad.
Acid, maybe. But definitely
Not fitting.
Okay, now continue, please.
Sorry.
No, you good. So that went down. That's why they put me on 5 years probation. So being in a gang life as well as ball life, I'm living 2 different lives in one body. A lot of my homeboys, a lot of my gangsters, they know I played baseball, but I kept that to myself. But at the same time, I'm trying to still run an organization at a young age, and it is what it is. That we all make choices of life, and to this day, I still got love and respect for all my homeboys. Yeah. But they gave me the signal to say, "Man, go ahead and be boss, brother of success, not brother of struggle anymore." And I started playing ball and making money and putting the state of St. Louis on my back. The city of St. Louis on my back. Every time I go out, I represent the Lou. So that went down. That's the reason why I'm a sex offender. It's like a life sentence, man. I've been trying to fight it.
Yeah.
Trying to fight it takes money, takes this, but
stuck with that badge too,
so I don't want people thinking just because somebody is a monster predator doing some childish kid shit, that ain't me. But we all seem like we all in the same boat because of the situation. So no. So in 38 years, I never had a situation like that ever. Now I date a lot of different women.
Right. That's all he date is women.
And I never.
Right.
You could be 4 years older than a woman right now.
Right now, and it'd be fine. Right.
So, but I'm just.
But you being 4 years older than you're still. It still says teen.
Well, let's. I want to correct something. So on the paperwork, it said that 1989. Mm-hmm. That's the year that I violated my probation. Mm-hmm. But it happened in 1986.
I got you.
So I went to prison at 89. And I did 3.5 years, 1,218 days, 40 months, 5 days, however you want to break it down. I did that time. Mm-hmm. So that life is behind.
I never had to count my life like
you hear me?
I done been through it.
Well,
I get it. 12 calendars already, so I already know how that shit.
So, like I said, I appreciate y'all letting me do this because nobody's heard my voice. I know I took a beating on social media, and I don't be on there. My sister, my family, my close friends.
Fuck social media.
Well, I'm just letting you know.
A bunch of motherfuckers miserable as hell with they shit.
And I get it. We live in a social media life.
Social media.
Right.
And it is what it is.
You got a bunch of motherfuckers on social media.
We ain't all in the videos.
But it genuinely is. But it's true though. It's unfortunate, but it's true. But we do live in internet social media life.
Yeah, but all that shit is deflected. You take it away from what's going on with you to try to share some bullshit ass light on some shit that you don't even know nothing the fuck about. That if I saw you in real life and you said that to me, I might smoke your ass.
Right.
Facts.
So leave me the fuck alone. Fuck social media.
I got you. So
don't worry about that shit.
Tupac.
I'm just saying.
So
I'm sure.
So get to the main
me
part.
off, man. This is the second character you gave me that died.
Yeah,
real talk.
That twice.
I don't know where this shit coming from. I don't like it.
They beefing.
I don't like it.
What's going on? It's the out of town. It's the out of town smell.
I don't know where this shit came from. I need him to knock that shit off expeditiously.
Yeah.
No, for real. I agree.
The fuck, bro?
Stop it.
Yeah, stop it.
Second character you done gave it and got knocked off. What you on, bro?
I'm sorry, I don't mean it like that. You know I love you,
cousin. But you might well be dead too. But you see where Suge at?
Ooh, I swear, I think I'd rather be Pop.
At least it's rumors that I'm still alive.
So right now, at this present juncture right now with what happened recently, where's that standing?
So right now, I can't really talk about the case because we gotta go back to court March 26th. But I can talk about what the media, what the police put out there, saying that a sex offender was charged of following somebody. That is 1,000,000,000% false.
Right.
And this was recently when you started filming for the documentary.
Yeah, that's. The thing is, they didn't know. They saw my lady with me on Saturday. But they didn't see my sister with me on Sunday. She just stayed in the car while I still came out the car and just took a video. Then it last maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and we take off.
But so who called this in?
That's the question.
That's the question.
Who called that in?
That's the question we want to know with St. Anne. Because when they did the first interview on the news, they said it was a little girl that got followed or whatever. Okay, first, who the hell was getting followed on a Saturday and a Sunday? Let's get that part understood. Then the time frame of everything, of what their time slot is and what his phone time slot is saying, it doesn't add up at all.
Yeah, because I wasn't on that.
Two different places.
On that strip of Baltimore, that's where the school's at, and where we used to live at. I wasn't on that street no more than maybe 4 minutes.
But when they interviewed the detective, she was like, if you think or if you feel, bitch, you're not saying the right shit.
Right.
You sound like you trying to convince some people to come forward to say something and you don't. What the fuck? What is there to say?
Right.
His car is too distinctive.
So
no one gave a description of his car. Then they video some old wrinkled white lady that don't. I'm just glad they got him out of the community. Bitch, you just probably got done hitting the pipe and done woke up.
So now you got a whole case to fight because of this?
Well, the case itself is gonna take care of itself. I got 2 good lawyers, man. I'm not even worried about that part. The only thing I'm just pissed off about is you put this in the media that I was following somebody. That never existed.
Right.
That never existed. There was nobody on the school property. We're going down Baltimore. There was nobody.
I sue the shit out until they rename this motherfucker Wilson, Missouri.
Put it like this. I can't say too much about it, but things about to happen.
Oh yeah, they'll rename this motherfucker after me when I'm done.
For this to happen, I lost both of my jobs. I was supposed to get inducted to the St. Louis Hall of Fame next week. That would make me a 4-time Hall of Famer.
Wow.
So they had put that on hold because they don't know what's really going on. Like I say, ain't nobody heard my voice. Ain't nobody heard my side.
Right.
But
look at the rings, bitch.
So
there's $5 million worth of rings sitting right here in the
So the thing is, like I said, I just got through doing Channel 4 News. They interviewed me, but they left out so much. It was like a 45-minute interview, but they only show like 2 or 3 bits of me.
And they just worried more about sex offender.
That's all you kept hearing was sex offender. That's all you kept hearing was sex offender. And I'm like, listen. If I didn't do, why would the fuck I'll do this at 54 and I didn't do it at 44, 34, 24? That's 38 years I'm walking on eggshells. You know what I'm saying? And I'm too paranoid and too knowledgeable to put myself in a fucked up situation. Right. That ain't me.
Right.
Because I know how women can be so vengeful, so spiteful, and but at the same time, I make sure that I cross my T's and dot my I's. So for the first time this ever happened, to say that something like this happened in 38 years, come on, man.
Right.
I got more time, behind me than in front of me.
If you taking it to court,
now if you can suppress your shit that long,
they have to tell you who
if you was that type nigga.
You was that type of
right. But not even that.
That's crazy.
The shit that happened in '86, that lady dead and gone now. She not even living no more.
How are they trying to run one thing into another?
The title I have.
Yeah, it's just
the title. It's the title.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the title.
And saying that, they going through that bullshit, that world nationwide class action lawsuit. They trying to make themselves look like something, and they ain't nothing, and ain't no telling how many other people that got done like this.
Is there anything that we can do individually or collectively to help spread awareness to this situation?
I mean, this right here is a beautiful thing, man. I appreciate y'all, letting me get my voice out and signs and symbols for the large minds to know, and I want everybody to stay on that large mind because it's all about ideas of success, not bullshit and failure. And I appreciate y'all just, like I said, let me be here and just, if you can, just pass the word and just watch what happens. Because a lawsuit is in effect.
Oh yeah, as it should be.
As it should be.
Because your defamation of character, slanderment, my 4th and 8th Amendment rights was violated. I mean,
loss of wages, livelihood,
over somebody said some bullshit that never happened.
It's crazy.
And you're legally doing something that, you ain't breaking no laws.
Nah.
That's some bullshit.
That's crazy. The fact that they was able to even hold you for any of that.
I was locked up for 12 days. So when I called my brother.
So when you was locked up, what did they say you was locked up for?
They said I was locked up for failure to register and 2 misdemeanors of being on school property. When I went to court Tuesday, my bond was $50,000, no 10%, straight cash. So my lawyer couldn't make it that Tuesday, but the judge gonna tell me these are some serious allegations about you supposed to been following somebody and this. I said, yeah, that's some serious bullshit lies. So when Friday gets here, when I had to go back to court, they lowered my bond from $50,000 to $2,000. Because
50,000 to 2,000.
Yeah, because all of us.
That's a hell of a drop.
Yeah, because all of a sudden. The stalking disappeared. They didn't want to talk about that no more. They're talking about the two charges I have about failure to register and being on school. I want to talk about the stalking, because that's what y'all put out there to the media that I did, and y'all, that's a bullshit lie.
Right.
So this is what ultimately got you caught up. So
you motherfuckers need to call the camera crew down here, get your makeup done, and apologize. Right now. Y'all need to call them people down here and tell them y'all lied on me.
I appreciate y'all, man. Real talk.
That's crazy.
We appreciate you being transparent.
Oh yeah.
It's not easy to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, you know, when it's not even made up, because once you know the truth, you don't gotta make shit up.
Right.
The truth ain't never hard to talk about.
Support.
Yes, sir.
Once you know the truth, shit, you know you ain't done.
Ain't shit to be ashamed about.
Business behind that shit, as he should. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't shit to be ashamed about at all.
So.
Yeah, but I'd be on a motherfucking head.
Man,
I'll be outside that motherfucker.
Yeah, one more thing before I go. We will be having a pre-release news outage next week, and I'll let my sister know, let y'all know what's going on.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Please let us know.
You need people to show up. And,
I appreciate y'all.
We there.
So.
Yeah, we there.
Definitely appreciate you. We
love you. Love you.
I don't care if I'm at work.
All right. That was a nice exclusive. See, boss, when I be fucking up, I come hard. Mr.
You might have said you might have said your job a little bit.
I did. I saved my job. I've been absentee.
Have to charge you half a yard, Mr. Bird.
Trucker Tim called up
She
here.
got a whole yard at this point.
Trucker Tim called up here though.
What he
That's
say?
a demerit, Mr. Bird.
Trucker Tim disrespectful.
What he say?
He said something about your auntie and how he was just.
I can believe it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking for Miss Monroe.
Yeah, that's some heavy hardware.
Miss Monroe.
Yes.
Who the fuck is Miss Monroe?
Officer Monroe.
Officer Monroe.
What all teams did you play for?
Because we had dreams and aspirations at one point too.
No, you heard. No, she said Miss Monroe. She didn't say
independently.
Right, I did.
And
good, baby.
Now playing with different teams across the country. I got my
around
own
what
back.
years in the 90s?
We
With
need
the
to
Marlins.
get that joint done after your project start, because you're famous, man.
No,
I got my own personal bat that's selling in
the
stores with my name on it. So yeah, but I'm supposed to be doing all this other shit. I got too much to lose, man.
That's crazy, man.
It's too much to lose, man.
You've been working.
Yeah, don't let them
He's
tarnish
the new
your
Arsenio
legacy,
Hall
bro.
of St. Louis and
got a legacy.
co-brilliant. I ain't gonna say Arsenio, but
Motherfucking Arsenio Hall.
A lot of motherfuckers don't have a legacy. Don't let them take that from you, man.
What type of
Arsenio
low
Hall
ball
was
shit
popping.
is this?
Don't do him.
right,
What
he
in
was.
the
Only
That's
thing
why
I
I'm like,
remember about Arsenio Hall is
What in
stop
the
shooting that little shit.
What in the OPs is going on around here, man?
I don't know.
Man, listen.
We have
Butter
another show
Rama.
after our show now.
Yeah, I know that.
So
Oh,
We appreciate you again coming on the show.
thank you so much.
We're gonna talk our shit for the rest of this shit.
Right, the rest of this little segment.
Why your face look like that?
Like what?
Why your face look like
My
that?
face don't look like nothing. I don't really have. You know
Why
what?
you look like that?
I don't really have nothing to say. I
watch
feel like
your
I've
mouth
been
take a
saying
butt.
too much.
Right.
Motherfuckers don't be listening to me.
What the fuck?
So I don't have nothing to say to you motherfuckers. I don't got no words of wisdom, no great words of affirmations. None of that shit for y'all. Maybe next Sunday. Maybe next Sunday.
You better figure something out to do for these next 30 minutes.
Wait. Okay, wait. I do got something to talk about.
What?
What y'all Meek Mills and Diddy? What y'all?
I don't believe none of that shit.
You don't? Them niggas did have matching leather shirts on though.
Man, they could have been for a photo
I'm just
shoot.
saying.
Yeah, Zeus got matching leather outfits. What the fuck you trying to say?
I don't know, man. It's wearing them at the same time, taking pictures
We've
together.
done that.
Did
We've done
he?
that.
What you
We've
mean?
done that.
Right.
We've done
Look,
that.
you done got
What the
sucked
fuck?
up into it, but
It's
it's
Diddy.
true. Diddy.
Hey man, y'all gonna
let's
put
say that.
respect on my young boy
It's
name,
Diddy.
man.
But I love
Fuck
Meek
what y'all
Mill,
talking
and
It's-
I don't know, because his ankles kind of skinny.
It's Diddy.
Who?
Y'all gonna put some respect on my
Meek
young boy
Mill.
name.
Who? Which one?
He got bird legs.
Yeah, you cool.
Y'all gonna put
I'm
some
just
respect
saying,
on my
like,
young boy
but we
name.
know that you not like that. But this Diddy we talking about,
Y'all
so
gonna
we
put
know
some
what
respect
Diddy
on my
do.
young boy name.
Who you talking about? Sean Puffy Combs?
Meek. Y'all gonna put some respect.
Sean Puffy Combs.
Put some respect on my young boy Meek name.
Damn, dirty. How y'all do this like that? Damn, homie.
He said, "Me and Zeus got mentioned other outfits."
Yeah, like that ain't saying nothing.
For y'all. But for Diddy and anybody in a matching leather outfit with this nigga, it says a lot.
This nigga had matching Hawaii Sophie Fame shirts for a video.
I understand. That's fine.
But the thing about it,
that's
all we needed was the big ass fan to be blown. We done look like Puffy and Biggie in the 90s in that motherfucker.
Outside looking like a scene from Miami Vice in that bitch.
Baby.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Y'all.
What?
Listen, man, we all know that Puffy do some fucked up shit, but y'all just can't automatically associate.
Listen,
I don't know what that man do. I don't know that nigga.
Why was they calling him Puffy back then?
I don't know what that nigga do. I don't know that man.
He be fucking on boys.
Did he decide to change my name to Diddy?
Niggas not just making that shit
Diddy.
up. First of all, as a grown ass man, even want to say.
And you know,
everything is there. The signs and symbols are for the fucking conscious mind.
Okay, so let me ask you something, right? Let me ask you something, then.
He weird.
If y'all say Diddy doing all this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you look at the people who supposedly having this shit done to them, these so-called quote unquote, what y'all call real niggas. Like niggas from the hood.
Nah.
Ain't nobody whoop his ass. Ain't nobody like.
No. They're afraid of him because they be drugged.
Why?
They don't know what the fuck's going on. They don't know what's going on. They're drugged.
No one's done it.
Listen,
you know I hate that. I have an answer for this.
For a fact that Diddy has backdoor motherfuckers.
Listen.
And I
don't give a flying Tekashi.
No one has come for Diddy.
I don't give a flying Tekashi fuck. What?
I respect it.
Listen.
I won't.
Listen.
He won't. She won't.
Listen,
I respect it.
Let me tell you something.
For other motherfuckers.
If I don't rock like that,
I feel
and you come at me on some, let me buff that motherfucker, I'm going to beat your ass.
I feel you.
And that's
why the security was in there.
Unless I'm cool with you doing that, I'm going to brush it off because I don't know how this is going to go. And I'm going to be like, nah, not right now. Or, nah, like.
No.
This is why.
That's what they doing.
This is why Mace. Listen, this is what happens, man. I'm gonna just say this is what happens. That's not to say that a nigga didn't check him, right?
Right.
But you'll never know what happened.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because he don't even want to know.
J. Cole dropped it.
Nigga, who?
J. Cole. J. Cole put them paws on
certain niggas. Certain niggas is with the shit.
Somebody won't do it, but he ain't trying.
Certain niggas is with the shit, but you just gotta realize that every nigga ain't us.
It just goes to show though. Also,
you know
how many niggas ain't about they would rather give in than stand
but
on
you know all the niggas. You know all the niggas who don't fuck with Puffy because they blatantly don't fuck with Puffy.
If you ain't getting down like that, you gonna have a problem.
I know, and that's the point.
If you willing to get down like that, you ain't gonna say shit about it.
Like the niggas that ain't getting down like that with it, or the niggas who say shit like, yeah, no,
that was the nigga who I was waiting to pop up, and he popped up, Benjamin.
Mace got on his ass like, hey, you know what it is.
Did you see how nervous he had Fabulous?
Yeah, and that nigga was like, he's like, why you ain't never party with me, Fab? Why you ain't never party for me? He was like, I did have a party. I did party with you,
Diddy.
He
said, nah, man, you ain't party.
He said, yeah, that nigga be doing that shit. That's what I'm saying.
Party, nigga. I don't want to party. I don't want no Rick James party with you, motherfucker.
Puffy is the quagmire of the motherfucking rap industry.
Hey, man.
Giggity.
Diddy ass, fuck that. Diddy was as a freaky flex motherfucker. Period. Point blank. Man, we the litigation, Your Honor. We the litigation will give up Sean Diddy Puff Combs, and we will take Robert R. Kelly back for the people.
You stupid.
What?
Yeah, lock that nigga up, and we'll take R. Kelly back. Fuck that.
I mean, the music is great, but
you keep both them niggas.
Fuck that. I'd rather motherfucker piss on a motherfucker.
The music is
I'd rather motherfucker hold a motherfucker high.
The music is
better.
Because, bitch, you got a choice if you want a motherfucker to piss on you and do that.
You know what, though? I ain't gonna cap. I like Diddy's new album.
You like his album.
I did like it. I liked his new album.
The music is great.
The Love album.
You keep both them niggas locked up.
No.
I did. I won't lie. I did enjoy it. Very much so.
Free R. Kelly. What?
Yes.
Nah, fuck that. Take Puffy and give us back YF and Lucci.
I don't listen.
Nah, I don't know. That's why I say that nigga. Listen, he got a lot of charges, a lot of years, my guy. He did some of that shit.
All I'm saying is free thugger.
Yeah, keep him.
That's why I fuck with wife. He never said he didn't do it, but how do y'all give this nigga 1,000 years in real life?
I thought he's supposed to be coming home in a couple months.
No, Blake gave blood 300 years.
Bro, they said
after the 300 that he fucking do.
So what was that plea deal he was talking? What was
they gave that nigga more time than he has ever in life.
When they make new jails, he gotta go to that jail.
Right.
Yo, the thing said he agreed in that plea thing at court, bro.
I don't know.
He's supposed to have got some X amount of time, but they said with the time he got served, he was gonna be home in like 2 months.
Slavery, blood.
2 months.
Yeah.
Maybe they was just reading the charges he had, but he whatever.
They gave that dude all that time, bro.
Got him. Yeah. Listen, that shit. Bro, I can't make this shit up.
Man, that lady counted 78 counts. That bitch was at count 78.
Damn.
Man, free thug, man. I don't give a fuck about why. Free thug, nigga.
Damn, man, that guy. How you give a nigga more time than he would ever? Nigga,
right.
You gotta lock up his kids' for him to do that time. You gotta lock up that nigga. You gotta lock up his generations of people for some shit like that, man. That's crazy. Hell.
That's wild, bro.
Just tell the nigga he ain't coming home. Just say that. You ain't got to do 300-400 motherfucking years.
Are you for real?
That's crazy.
So I think. So it said he's sentenced to 20 years after pleading guilty. He pleaded guilty to violating street gang something, blah, blah, blah. So what the video we watched earlier, the video we watched earlier was them running down his charges and running down the time he can get for each charge.
That's why I'm telling you, that nigga got be home in a couple months.
They said 3.5 months.
Yeah, I know. 3.5
months. Man, look, the way I heard it earlier, nigga, it sounded like they gave that nigga everybody time.
What I saw. That nigga coming home in a couple months.
That shit sounded mad ridiculous. Like, y'all sound stupid just saying that. Just get a nigga life. Just say the nigga got life. Fuck is 3,000. I never heard a judge say.
I like that.
You got 280 years plus 5 consecutive
in New York, right?
after.
In New York, right? When you get locked up, right? Okay, you go on the island, you get your paperwork. Now, when you on Rikers Island, if you got an out date, your paperwork is gonna say what your out date is, right? If you don't have an out date, you know what they put on your paperwork? Skull and crossbones at the bottom. No bullshit.
Death.
Yeah, like if my out date was tomorrow, it'd say March 5th,
right?
Such and such. Da-da-da-da. If you don't have one, like if you there for it's gonna have when it say out date, it's gonna be skull and crossbones going all across the bottom.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's big crazy.
That's sad.
I'm not ever gonna go to jail. I'm just not going to prison.
I'm
not going to prison.
Go to jail on purpose.
I'm not going to prison.
But
I do 20 hours. I sit, give you my blood, sweat, and tears. I ain't even finna post bond. I'm gonna get out on my own recard.
Shout out to the motherfucker judge on your own recard. He said don't come
whatever.
Back. Bitch, I did.
I did 16 whole hours in jail.
That's why I got rid of that Impala.
And ain't been back since.
That did you, didn't it? That 16 hours killed you, didn't it?
I'm crazy as hell. I would sleep like a motherfucker. I woke up, every time I woke up, there was a honey bun waiting for me.
Though, they say that's how you know if you'll make it in jail. If your ass can go to sleep in jail, you'll be
night. I was sleeping in the motherfucker.
If you can go to sleep in jail, you a special.
I slept for 16 hours straight.
You a special level crazy. Your first time in there, you go straight to sleep.
Yeah.
True story.
Oh, you a special level. You a special level of crazy.
True story. Swear to God.
You probably needed to be there.
You felt right. You felt right at home.
Yeah, you probably needed.
You felt right at home.
Yeah, that was definitely a changing point in your life that needed to happen.
First time going to jail, you go to sleep in the whole tank.
Swear to God.
Oh, you was comfortable with something.
I couldn't go to sleep. There was too much shit going on.
I got some good sleep too.
I had to sit up and wait till I went to the back.
Nigga, I stayed up the whole first night I was ever locked up.
Not us.
Nigga, ain't no motherfucking way I was going to sleep on that motherfucking concrete. Bitches, you crazy.
Nigga, my first night was in Philly at CFCF.
My bad.
My first night was in Philly at CFCF. I made a whack that night.
Sit your motherfucking ass down.
Man, get your homegirl over here, bro.
Bro, what?
Hey, man, you got to go home with her.
Right. Yeah, I got to ride through that park, you know. That shot.
You shaking your head in despair. That's what we doing? On national television, that's what we doing.
Yeah, I got to ride through that park.
As soon as you get that circle in that park,
I did. Pow! It was a high moment.
It was an accident.
May's gonna be driving.
Hit that left.
You watch
when he turned right. When he turned left.
I looked at the wrong. That's all.
That's the clock you watch.
You already know what quarter too. Yep.
First of all,
May's gonna be sitting there listening to Kevin Gates. She gonna say disrespect. First
of all, I would not do that. That's number one. Okay.
Who getting beat?
What? Are you
He said, "You got me fucked up, bro. Fuck wrong with you? I'll pull this motherfucker over now. Beat your motherfucker."
What happened?
I don't know how we got here escalated quickly.
No.
It was a whole scenario.
We don't do that.
Not no more. Y'all grown. Therapy.
Yeah, therapy helped y'all.
Therapy helped. Y'all do that shit no more.
Therapy helped y'all.
This a new year. That was last year when y'all was on that. This 2024. Everything out there.
What in the
You grown. I'm proud of the growth you made.
Can we get a round of applause for that?
You was Mr. B.
Can
the
we
bitch
get a round
down.
of applause for that? Can we
you
get a round of
ever seen
applause
such
for
a
that?
bitch?
Oh, that one time I helped you.
Who is this nigga talking about?
Bitch, are you for real?
Right, exactly. Is you for real? Shit, the slander niggas that throwing your name that fast.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I don't do that.
We know. We know.
I keep my hands to myself.
We
That's
know.
because the bitch wouldn't let my dick go. That's something
I had to
different.
pull you up off that midget at Royal Palace.
You know this nigga lying. I ain't never set foot in the World Palace ever.
This shit though.
First of all, don't
I walked in the
judge
door.
me.
This motherfucking midget.
That's what we doing.
This
First
motherfucking
of all,
midget.
don't judge
You had a
me.
midget.
Midget jumped off.
What the fuck we doing?
Midget jumped off the pool table right on his
The
back.
idea that you just had anybody is disgusting.
This midget ran from one end of the pool table to the other and jumped on his back. Looked like the midget from the penitentiary that was fighting Too Sweet.
You let people touch you before I came into your life?
I'm sorry, I said what?
He let people touch him before I came into his life. It's weird.
Don't indulge into that bullshit.
You don't have to. You don't have
That's
to.
woman logic.
I
right
don't
there.
need no help.
Don't you dive into that.
I don't need no help. He know that. I don't need no help.
She fucked up for real.
I'm not fucked up.
That's why
I don't
going to sleep on
She the
that
same way.
motherfucker.
She the same way. KB the same way.
I don't. It's fine.
Right, KB,
I still
say
love
what I
it.
do.
You know what I mean? It's just the idea,
The fact
right?
that he had anyone before him disgust you.
It's right. That's all. Like, we still love you. If anything, I love you more because you're with me now. But it's kind of like, why would you even do that to yourself?
Look, she got this thing, right, where she likes to pat me on my ass. I can't stand that shit. Couldn't stand that shit. Because I'm like, yo, it just makes me feel emasculated. So, now, I done got accustomed and grown to it. It's her thing. I understand it's her thing. Plus, it's just us in the house. You know, okay. You ain't rub a little tush. Yeah, you can rub a little tush.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Then she want to do it in the mall and shit. She want to do it in the mall, walking and all that. But
Why y'all like this?
yeah, that's how it is. But then she'll say shit like, then she'll say like, you just let people do anything to you, don't you?
That's right, Kay.
What? You just let girls do anything to you, huh? What?
Man, listen.
Oh, that's not nice.
Can't win.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
It'd be a
Listen.
joke at the time.
Listen.
Well, right, what do you
Listen.
mean?
It's in the house.
Not to rubbing any scars or anything.
Oh, if you got to say that first, don't say it. Don't say it. If you got to say that first, don't say it. No, don't. Bro, if you gotta throw a disclaimer out first before, don't say it.
No, say it.
Don't say it. Not to rub any scars or anything, but I'm about to rub this scar. Don't do it. Abort.
Abandon ship now. abandoned ship now.
Remember, she said this is a safe place.
This is. You gotta go home.
Right. You gotta go home. Right. You gotta go home. In front of the lights, camera, action is all safe.
Nah, I'm just saying though, like an example of how you be on some other shit. Like I literally didn't do nothing, but then somebody else said some shit that could have pertained to me, and she was like, she wanted to punch through the phone, and it really, I didn't.
Oh, first of all, that's not a scar. That was just an emotion. It's not a scar. That's all right. That's okay. Either way. But either way, yeah, I was in my feelings. I was in my feelings. I can admit that. I was in my feelings real bad. I'm still in my feelings, but I've just dealt with it better. I'm cool though. It's all good. We're gonna leave it alone.
That was 48 hours ago.
But anyway, it's your girl, motherfucking Stone, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
It's your girl, J Loco Solo Bolo. Peace in the Middle East with her Greece. I'm out this bitch.
And you know what it is, Tony motherfucking Mays, motherfucking Entertainment Network, motherfucking music, Real Gentleman STL, Baddies Radar. We outside. I'm on everything. My hands in everything. Fuck with me. What you say?